have the alphabet. The alphabet is made up of letters. There are 26 letters in the alphabet. Some of the letters are called consonants, and some of the letters are called vowels. All of the letters have names, and all of the letters have sounds. Letters are very important. We use letters to make up words, and we use words to make sentences. Today we're going to learn about the letter X. Let's find out where the letter X is in the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. The letter X comes after the letter W and before the letter Y. Now let's take a closer look at the letter X. Here we have the letter X. That's the name of the letter, X. The letter X has a capital or uppercase X and a lowercase x. The capital or uppercase X looks like the lowercase x, but it's a tall letter. It starts at the top line. The lowercase x looks like the capital X, but it's a short letter. It starts at the middle line. Say the name of the letter with me, X. Now we're going to learn the sound of the letter X, like at the end of the word axe. X, x. Here I have a picture of a man who missed the bus, and when the door shut, it makes the X sound, like this. X, x, x. Do it with me. That's the sound of the letter X at the end of the word axe. Do you hear it at the end of the word? When X is at the beginning of the word, it doesn't make that sound. It makes different sounds. We'll have to explore that when we're looking at objects that begin with the letter X. There's not very many words that have X at the beginning of the word. So that's why we're talking about the sound at the end of the word, like in axe. Do the sound with me. Ready? X, x, x. That's the sound of the letter X at the end of a word. X. Now we're going to listen for the letter X sound. Some of the words are going to have the letter X at the end of the word, and that's when it makes this sound. But some of these words are going to begin with the letter X. And you'll notice that it's not the same sound as when it's at the end of words. X, x. Let me show you what I mean. First we have this. This is a xylophone. Xylophone begins with the letter X, but it's not making the X sound. Listen to it. Xylophone. Stretch it out. Xylophone. What sound do you hear at the beginning? Z. That's right. It sounds like the letter Z. So that's a little bit tricky. But the word xylophone begins with the letter X. Z. Xylophone. Now let's see the other one that I want to show you that begins with the letter X is X-ray. Say it with me. X-ray. Now listen to what you hear at the beginning of the word. X, X, X-ray. You hear the name of the letter, X-ray, X. So that's a little bit tricky. Now let's listen to the letter X at the end of words. Say box. Now this time we're going to listen to the end of the word. Box. X, x. Do you hear it at the end of box? Do it with me. Box. The X sound X is at the end of the word. Let's try this one. Say 6. Now stretch it out. 6. Do it with me. 6. You hear the x at the end of the word 6. Say fox. Stretch it out and listen to the end of the word. Fox. Fox. You hear the x at the end of the word fox. Say axe. Now stretch it out. Axe. Do it with me. Axe. You hear the x, the X sound at the end of the word axe. So that's why we have to listen very carefully for the x sound. Like at the end of the word axe. Now let's learn how to write the capital and the lowercase x. The capital X is a tall letter. It starts at the top line. Get your magic finger and let's trace the capital X. Ready? Top, slant down, back at the top again, and slant down the other way. You just crisscross it. Let's try the lowercase x. It's just like the capital X, but it's a short letter and starts at the middle line. Ready? Slant down, go back up, and slant down the other way. That's the capital and the lowercase x. Now let's write it on the board. You can use your magic finger and write in the air. Ready? Start at the top line for the capital X. Slant down, back up to go the other way, and slant down the other way. That's the capital X. Now let's try the lowercase x. The middle line, it's a short letter. Slant down, back to the middle line, slant down the other way. That's the lowercase x. Let's trace it in the air together. Ready? Slant down the other way. Now the lowercase, slant down the other way. Capital and lowercase x. Now you get a piece of paper and a pencil and see how many x's you can write.